It's race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. We are just a few moments away from lights out, and our drivers thinking about navigating the Niki Lauda curve, as it was renamed in 2019, in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. 7 rights in just before we welcome to the...
Alright, let's get it. Welcome back to another video of the Fernando Alonso What Series, and we're here in Austria, so we can get this win. 5 laps around here, quick fire type of series that we're going to be doing. We got 24 rounds we got to do, and we're already, I think, in round 9 to 10ish or so, somewhere around there. So we're going to try to speed up the process. We're going to do another race right after this. Going and combine this together with this race portion, and then with the qualifying of the next race and that race portion. So just kind of want to get to the sprint weekend though. Got the usual Lando Norris in front of us. Max Verstappen in P3. You have Carlos Sainz is in P4 though, so he's able to get on some good form against George Russell and us as well. Try to go after us as well for the win. So it's looking good for Ashton since we have left there, joined back at Ferrari this season. Gonna try to go on our nice little tour of hopefully getting the title at the end of the season. But we're going to have to battle Lando Norris, which we're starting to do now. He obviously put down the fastest lap because he's the front leader car. But us have a little bit of oversteer moment through there. Hopefully been able to ride the curve, but just unable to do so. Gonna be trying to get past Lando Norris with a beautiful switchback move. The car is so unstable on the braking. We do a half spin back, can't even get my words straight. Switchback move. He almost pulled it off, but he wound up defending it pretty well. Just gonna tuck in, just relax. We don't want to battle too much and give it any reason for Max Verstappen to close in and get the W at the end portion. So we're chilling right now. If we can pass him on this front straightaway and then he repass us and able to get ahead of Max Verstappen. Go on the outside, basically on the racing line. About almost even through there.
Fernando, picking your moments to use ERX.
Oh, my Twitch chat went off for some odd reason. My bad, YouTube. Gotta get my Twitch back.
Important, so let's try and be as consistent as possible with it, please.
Gonna let Lando Norris lead on that occasion. Hopefully we're close enough. We've been able to repass him. A little too hot in the corner, so yeah, we're just chilling now. We're chilling. Because Matt's just literally right here. But Lando Norris is not really getting the cue, so we're just gonna have to work against him now. Just get on his nerves, and hopefully Max can catch the cue and get him, and he can lose points. So, Bump trying to work with him. Just gonna get these points now. That's gonna be that. About 1 second out from Lando Norris now. A little bit of silence in that time period. Verstappen able to not really get around him, but he has the fastest lap so far. He able to snag it right back. He may be able to respond, which he don't, so he didn't improve on his lap behind Lando Norris with DRS, so it lets me know that his car is extremely slow when it comes down to responding back and the quickness of his car with the DRS and ERS implied, because the AI basically essentially use it all when they're on the DRS activation zone, in the activation zone. So yeah, he's gonna do that constantly. Hopefully 25 can revamp all of that, which I heard and watched some videos from the developers. It seemed like it is very, very likely that they already took care of it. Seems pretty reasonable on screen as well. So, well, not necessarily reasonable, but just miles better than this. So they really took the time on the handling model. Hopefully everything else works out the plan. But we able to go around the final turn in Austria, turn 10, and we get another W. Fernando Alonso in red.
What a weekend. You deserve it, guys. I'm happy for you.
The old master has done it again. Fernando Alonso takes the checkered flag.
And of course, that's now 4 race wins in a row. They've got the momentum now, and it's starting to turn into a bit of a dominance.
Let's go. Definitely is.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us.
Hopefully, yep, there it is. Nice little, right at the, what's it called? Alrighty. So, alright, so be able to, I was switching my camera around. Sorry about that, YouTube, but be able to get first place. Obviously, Lando Norris second. Obviously, Max third. Lewis Hamilton fourth. That's huge. I see the race results is looking like. So George Russell able to get fourth. Lewis Hamilton able to get fifth. Carlos Sainz able to get sixth. He dropped back one position. Oscar Piastri basically stayed the same. Same with Sergio Perez. Esteban Ocon able to move up one position. And Pierre able to go back one position in 10th spot. Now, in the drivers, we are 64 points ahead. We are 106 points ahead of Oscar Piastri. Our teammate is big time struggling. He's 110 points behind us now. Matt Verstappen is 133 points behind us as well. So that gap is starting to grow massively when it comes down to, I would say, between the top, like outside of the top 3, to be perfectly honest. But it's a lot of rounds left, so we'll see. We're 60 points ahead of McLaren, and Alpine's been scoring. They've been moving some points. They got 29 points now. Visa Cash App RB has just been struggling, and Williams has been struggling as well, but they're able to pick up a point. Let's head into the next race. Let's see what we can do. Have the rivalry with Max Verstappen trying to get to 98 first. We are 97. I think we wasn't 97 going into this race. I think it was 96 halfway or something like that. Or more than halfway now, because I mean we're already pretty good in with the 97. Have 98 pace, 89 awareness, 95 racecraft, 99 experience, obviously, and almost right at the cusp of 99 focus. Still at 98. We'll be able to gain in the right direction. Recognition, obviously 58%. We still pretty much got a hold on this team when it comes down to recognition and them understanding what we need, because we've been here before. It's not the first time. It's not a secret. We just didn't get the job done. So hopefully this time we can get the job done and everything goes according to plan. Now, so we're gonna switch our engine to column 2, get the maximum out of column 2 through practice. We're not really gonna do. We're just gonna sim right on through it. Get to the quali.
New parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Get to the quali and then see what we can do in the quali and in the main race. Hopefully we can cook up something big time, but never know. It can definitely go sideways. All right, so in FP1, gonna go on and knock this out. Hopefully we can be able to accumulate enough points so we can get some good attire. I would say good tire wear if we need it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the engine that we're gonna be looking forward to. Probably try to get an upgrade on the aerodynamics, but quick practice haven't been really showing us love. So if we gotta go into FP3 to do some runs, we will. But we'll just have to see what it's gonna do with this quick practice situation. It's honestly been trash for the last couple rounds. It's not bad, but probably need to head out there. Tire wear, yeah, we'll have to head out there for tire wear. So we'll get the tire wear done, go to FP3, actually go in there and get it set up on, get everything taken care of. So as soon as we get into quality, just get in there and do the quality, one shot, and then head straight to the race.
Okay, I know you're eager to get out there, but I'm going to need you to be patient for a few minutes. We're just trying to zero in on an oil leak.
Well, oil leak, nothing crazy. Kind of want to wait until later into the session because we can get more data, I feel like, in this tire program. Because it's a expected tire lifespan, tire wear, expected tire wear data, and then you got your expected lap time, got your lap time itself, and then you got your compound used. So that's what we're kind of aiming in that direction for what we need to take care of. All right, I don't want to get copyrighted with that music going on. All right, let's get it. So, tire management is going to be key. It's going to be key. Dealing with the Ferrari, been up and down, honestly, truthfully, with how the car feels, but we're able to get the maximum out of it. It's kind of like 2012, 2013 days where just getting the maximum out of the car, but this time we're winning. We're on the winning spectrum. Don't have a Sebastian Vettel in our way. Just have the replacement, Max Verstappen. So, yeah, enough of the waffle on that. Now we're going to be trying to get the lap time, hopefully down pack, and all the tire wear issues and all that. Get that all figured out in this one lap. Just roll the car through, get the tire data that we need. Roll it through this, yep. Left-hand corner, then the right-hand corner. And it's Brooklyn and then Stevenage. I think that's how you pronounce it. Do both of those corners. Get back on the gas and then let out through here. So you can actually gain more data. You need to keep it in the purple. It's in your top left. Well, not top left, but I would say the center left of your screen. Now we need to go in and punch it through here so we can gain back some more lap time. All right, now we're in the green. We're in the green delta. Perfect. Let off through there.
Okay, test
All right, cool.
complete. And
That's all we're caring about.
that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot
I'm gonna
of
show y'all how
valuable
this data
information out of that.
works.
Well done.
Because didn't really care about the lap time, but expected tire lifespan 39 laps. The actual tire lifespan 74 laps. Expected lap time 131, 1, and we got a 137. Tire wear, we have 1.07%, and expected tire wear 2.3%. So delta is not 96. Very, very solid. Very, very solid. Now, I'm gonna retire from this.
And
So
that's
to
it.
take care of that, put the brand new engine in, and get out there for quali. Hopefully, we're gonna lay down a absolute flyer of a lot of time. Before we go out there, we need to take care of what we can upgrade next. We're gonna need that upgrade. 12 out of 24 rounds, so basically in the halfway point for real now. So we're going to be definitely trying to crack down on all the issues that we have with this car. Let's see. 1,000, okay. Gonna need that. Big part. Definitely gonna need that now. Engine. Alright, so our trophies. I think that's what we got so far. Yep. So we've been winning a lot. Only missed out on 2 opportunities in Japan and Monaco, but be able to bring home a lot of wins outside of that. Now, let's head into this one-shot quali.
A one-time airfield fully owned by cars in this era. One of the finest ribbons of racetrack anywhere on Earth. It's high speed, it's dramatic, it's Silverstone.
Let's see what we got. Silverstone. Stay through 7th, through all the way through there. Okay. All right, starting to take off now to the final set there. Once we got through Magus and Vegas, had made a slight little mistake, but covered it so well. Whoa, what is that? Huge bump in the road. Holy smoke. That's insane. Whoa. What the heck? What is going on there? Wow. Oh, that's insane. Car just lifted. Holy moly. Still got pole, but man, that was crazy. We could have had a lot more fast lap time than that. But we'll take it. We will take it.
Qualifying complete. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Charles Leclerc still struggling. Still in 6th place, so not a good look on him. Not a good look. It's race time. Let's get it.
We meet again at Silverstone for one of the great Formula One races of the entire calendar, with a barely believable capacity.
Here we go.
And we welcome you.
Bump all that. Let's get it. Showtime. One here, I think in 2010 to be exact, but we haven't won here since, so let's make it happen today. Hold the car want to snap so bad. Save it beautifully though. Just trying to work on that chassis so it doesn't snap once we get to Zandvoort. Definitely gonna need it to really be on cue when we get to Zandvoort. Next time out, we're gonna be in Hungarian Grand Prix, and then after that, it's gonna be the Belgium Grand Prix. So, yeah, a very, very congested schedule, but make it work though. I'm just gonna basically probably do Belgium as its own separate video, and then Hungarian obviously has its own separate video, and then once we get to Zandvoort and after, then we're gonna go like all the way in. Like basically go like 2 videos, and then we're gonna do like another probably 2, and then another like 2 again, and then all the way until the end of the season. So just be on the lookout on that though, with the videos that we're gonna be dropping. It's kind of like the algorithm of what you're gonna be seeing. I know right now we're doing a fantastic job. 8 tenths from Lando Norris, basically 1.4 from Max Verstappen. He's basically kind of right behind him, but yeah, Shannon 1.4 from where we at to him. And George Russell is 3.7 already. Good googly goo. That Mercedes suck. Oscar Piastri, honestly, in the top 5. So if he can get the top 5 today, that will boost his confidence massively. Going into Hungarian Grand Prix, because a lot of times a lot of people don't know. I mean, focus really do help with these AIs. So if they've been struggling and they get like that one result, yeah, they get flowing in most of the time, theoretically, allegedly, sometimes with some of them. I wouldn't say all of them, but some of them. Now 1.1 away from Lando Norris, able to pull a nice little gap. Not bad at all. If you notice, this camera is a different camera. It's a TV pod camera.
Okay, Fernando, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push and use it all up.
Copy that. The camera that we're using is the Lucas Blakely camera, so it's very, very nice. I like it. %. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Yeah, really good job on hitting
Okay.
that target,
Trying to
mate.
get that out
Nice
of the
work.
way.
Still a long way to go, though.
At least charge it through here. I'm just so glad now. I just heard like actually from a developer, like he said, like yeah, like the handling for 24 was like the weight transfer. People didn't really like it, and like he actually played like the game and actually like played pretty heavy when it comes down to like tournaments and stuff. So in his past, before obviously he went over there and did all the work on the handling like we got now, but 25, yeah. It's definitely gonna be big time when it comes down to handling and fixing all this stuff. Weight transfer, you can just feel it going through these corners right here. Just the loss of grip, everything combined together. It's not easy to drive these speedboats. These speedboats are definitely a handful, but 25 is going to be a lot more smooth racing, even more so. Not a whole lot of correcting the input outside of obviously tire wear and etc. And hopefully that just works absolutely to perfection because we definitely need it. 2 seconds from Lando Norris now, so we are flying. I mean, we are absolutely cooking this whole pack from Lando Norris down to Verstappen and even Oscar Piastri and George Russell as well. They're getting absolutely smoked. The season kind of reminisced like, in short form, obviously foul outs, but it kind of like reminisced like what Fernando Alonso do with the Ferrari, and compared to his teammate, like teammate just absolute cheats, cannot get on the proper needs of the car and not really understand the car. So yeah, it's kind of like that now. What we had back in 2012, 2011, and 2013 with Fernando Alonso and his teammates. Even in real life now, it's kind of flipped the strip. Like people thought that somehow, some way, Lewis is gonna just adapt to the Ferrari, smooth and selly. Like nah, it's kind of looking like a Fernando Alonso and Felipe right now. Felipe is just absolutely struggling, but he can able to put in a result here and there. Hopefully, he can able to find out a solution though. With this Ferrari in real life. But us, we're going to dominate in the virtual world with Fernando Alonso at Ferrari. It's going to be the 5th consecutive win. Man, this right here is an absolute dominant run throughout. Can we able to keep it up? Or will we be able to keep it up? Time will tell. But when we get to the final corner, this 5th one is secured. Let's go.
Yes? Come on, guys. I'm happy for you.
The long decade of hurt is over. Fernando Alonso takes the checkered flag.
With 5 race victories now, is for the others now really to try and stop that momentum that they've got on their side, because before too long they're going to be looking at the championship. It's theirs, it's within grasp right now, of course.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari.
El plan, El Samurai. Let's go. Come on. El Samurai. Let's get it. never giving up, always coming back, trying to finish what we started. Got so close in 2013. Only lost by just a handful of points. I think it was like 3 or 5 points. We need this title to secure this legacy with
What an
Fernando
end to
Alonso.
another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, podium, you haven't seen it. Oscar Piastri, 4th position. George Russell, 5th position. Charles Leclerc, 6th position. Didn't really do nothing this race. Lewis Hamilton, basically same thing, just stayed in his own race, chilled. Carlos Sainz able to move up 1 position, 8th place. Lance Stroll able to get into 9th position with that Mercedes, so he was cooking, but George Russell was not cooking. And the lap times just a little bit lopsided, I would say, but almost the same. You got Alex Albon in the 10th position, so he able to pick up a point. Honorable mention, I would say Kevin Madison, 13th position, and Guan Yu Zhou in the 14th position, able to make up 3 positions during that race. Williams is tied with RB when it comes down to the constructors tally. We're 75 points ahead of Lando Norris now in the drivers' standings, and we are 120 ahead of Oscar Piastri, 128 ahead of our teammate, 141 ahead of Max Verstappen, 67 points ahead of McLaren now in the constructors, 203 points ahead of Aston Martin that we was once at, 251 points ahead of Red Bull, and 340 points ahead of Mercedes. So, in a way, we definitely need some shaping up to do with a car. But other than that, though, this title is definitely on. Now, before we head up out of here, we're looking at the ratings, and I think it's not really going to change too much. Basically, get almost halfway. Recognition, blah, 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 blah. And our specialist, just to update y'all. On level 3, Matt's on the manufacturing expert. Strategist, almost level 2, strategist analysis. Strategy analysis. Material fabrication planner is halfway to 2, but be able to really not get on the target. I think it was, let's see, yeah, stretch the tires over 32%. So really delicate on the tires. It's going to be tough for us, but hopefully you enjoyed it though. Nonetheless, 2 races in 1 video, and I see y'all in the Hungarian Grand Prix.